American Airlines flights from New Providence pose a specialized smuggling risk, the complaint says, because U.S. preclearance at LPIA allows checked bags to arrive in Miami as domestic luggage, avoiding customs inspection. The lawsuit alleges this loophole has been exploited by corrupt airline staff who can tag drug-laden bags in an innocent passenger's name and arrange for accomplices to collect them undetected in the U.S. The filing references a history of American Airlines workers caught in smuggling scandals across the Caribbean, including a 2023 case in which a company mechanic was convicted of trying to move 25 pounds of cocaine from Jamaica to the U.S. The complaint also cites a 2013 U.S. State Department warning about cocaine trafficking through Bahamian airports involving staff. For Ms. Dominguez, the consequences were immediate and harrowing. She described being locked in filthy cells, at times without bathroom access, threatened by male inmates, and told by guards she could be exposed to AIDS. She says American Airlines made no effort to intervene, even after records in Miami showed the incriminating bag had been checked before she arrived at LPIA. Her suit accuses the airline of negligence, defamation, and false imprisonment. It argues the company failed to safeguard passenger information and its own baggage tagging system, exposing customers to foreseeable harm. She is seeking damages in excess of $75,000. I read that article, and that's the only part I have a problem with. I have a problem with her only seeking damages in the amount of $75,000. She should sue American Airlines for way more than that. After you've been in Fox Hill prison, she should have sued American Airlines for $750,000. She should sue them, and she should really sue them, and she could sue them and win, because she endured hell on earth at Fox Hill prison, at any of our prisons, because our officers don't know how to behave. Remember the situation with the young lady, I think in June or July, the girl who they humiliated, and of course had the girl stooling on the floor on camera, the U.S. citizen. Police officers did that. No, this young lady, she needs to sue American Airlines for $750,000. She would win. I see no reason why she can't win. American Airlines need to get it together. And now this is also a warning for Bahamians to be careful, because if American Airlines can screw with a U.S. person, they can also screw with a Bahamian person and get you in problems where the staff members at American Airlines in the Bahamas are trafficking drugs to the U.S. Be careful of them. They are dangerous. As this is a very serious situation. You can imagine that she was automatically arrested, charged, and placed before the courts, even though she had no knowledge of the luggage. And what makes no sense to me is we are not doing the proper thing where we need to check this luggage to see even if our fingerprints on it. If our fingerprints on it, that's already an indication that maybe this is not our luggage. Dust the luggage for fingerprints. If you ain't find our fingerprints on it, maybe it's not our luggage. If it's somebody else's fingerprint on it, deal with them. And a lot of these people in the system, but they failed that, and they put these people. She should sue them, sue American Airlines, sue them, sue the God out of them. It is what it is, and sue for $750,000. And if you can get more in the U.S., sue for more, sue for $7 million, because this don't make no sense. Anyhow, we have another story. You know, the defense force just had a whole scandal in Eleuthera, where their young defense force officer Yashua Cox was charged with allegedly molesting some young men. And that situation is now before the courts.